Hello, hello. It's me, ya boy, here to do a little bit more cleaning because, I don't know, I just felt like playing PowerWash Sim today. And I figured, you know what, I did say I would try to stream more while I'm, like, on the job hunt, so, you know, like, I want to play PowerWash, it gives me something to stream, I might as well, like, get two birds stoned at once, as the saying goes. Wait, that's not how it goes? Now, whatever. But I'm excited because I grew up very much on Wallace and Gromit. Loved the Aardman shorts as a kid. Just like, ugh. In fact, I kind of want to revisit them, but I figured, you know what? I can justify, like, maybe a small purchase and getting the Wallace and Gromit pack and do a little bit of cleaning with that. Now, that being said, what on earth happened to your guys' home? Oh, I say, why wash lights quick off the blocks? Okay. Don't worry, Mr. Wallace. I'll get your house nice and tidy. You should get some instructions, and who knows what will happen. Let's try. Okay. What are you gonna try? I forgot how slow the text goes sometimes. It's always like kind of charming, like the characters they try to like involve in the DLC text. So it's never just like, oh, command, clean kitchen, dining room ASAP. Oh, Wallace, you would make emojis, wouldn't you? Of course you would. You are that kind of individual. That's okay though. You know, if I was going to do this anyway, you don't even need to command me. It is my pleasure. You're my childhood friend. Well, not friends. That's kind of parasocial of me to say, because I didn't know them personally. You're right, Gromit. Where are my manners? How's about... But, you know, it's okay, Wallace. I'm not going to be parasocial. I'm just here to help you out, because I respect you. Clean kitchen and dining room ASAP, please. Oh, don't you worry. I am more than happy to deliver on that front. Oh, you got under the table. What on earth are you boys up to? What's the latest, like, invention? Painters? I mean, I thought initially it was just all cheese, but then I saw the pink wall, so... I don't think pink cheese is a thing. Call me crazy on that. Could be. I could be, like, woefully misinformed and just not be knowledgeable on that at all, but... Yeah, I'm pretty sure pink cheese is just not a thing that exists. I'm like 90% sure on that. Not like 100% positive, because I do get surprised sometimes. There are little things I learn about that I don't know exist that kind of catch me off guard. But pink cheese, that one I do think might be a little bit of a stretch on the possibilities. Okay. Oh yeah, what am I playing with? I guess I got my classic extensions, typical nozzles. Okay. Well, we don't need to do anything too fancy as of yet. For now, you know, strictly speaking, power washing these books is probably a terrible idea, actually, because you would ruin those. I'm not gonna question it, though. There are definitely stranger things that have been cleaning this game. Oh, it's a cracker back. That takes me back a bit. Ugh. Man. I do know I'll get more lore as I go through levels, so who knows, May Wallace will explain what on earth they did to this place, because, sir, I can't understand how you could possibly live with. You know what's kind of funny, too, knowing, like, the story beats of Wallace and Gromit, is what probably happened was they made a massive mess, and Wallace was like, well, Gromit lad, I don't know how we're going to clean all this up, but maybe we don't have to. And probably, like, actually sat down and, like, invented a washing machine robot. And instead of, you know, like, actually cleaning the house. Because that is, like, a very Wallace thing to do, right? Is, like, he sees a problem, and he, like, kind of thinks of, like, a more convoluted way to resolve it. Which is something I always thought was kind of funny. It's like, the one where they go to the moon, right? Like, because literally the whole reason to go to the moon is Wallace wants cheese. But it's a holiday, and you know, the banks are closed, so they can't get, like, money to go buy cheese. So, you know, rather than, like, wait a single day, he, like, he literally builds a rocket so that they can just get cheese off the moon. You know, rather than just, like, wait overnight, like, just kind of be like, okay, I can go without a day without cheese. No. Nope, he has to just really put his... You know, what's kind of funny, too, is, like, thinking about it, getting that rocket was probably even more expensive than buying the cheese. I'm actually kind of thinking about that now, because... Well, I guess, like, it probably seems like one of those things where, like, money isn't an issue for Wallace. Like, now that I think about it, he never really seems to be, like, too stressed despite all his wacky inventions and business ventures. That'd be a good way to live, probably. But, you know, what do I know about his life? Well, absolutely nothing. But, it's not going to stop me from helping him out today. Oh, no. We're going to get this house nice and spick and span, and... Alright, it's not looking too bad in this little corner right here. I mean, these train tracks I feel are going to give me a little bit of grief, but that's okay. We will deal with all problems in due time. I didn't notice there's like a little bit on the ledge here. Makes sense. Just we'll pull it up, we do. I need a good... Oh yeah, that's okay for a good angle on the upper parts, actually. Beautiful. Actually, what soaps do I have? Little bit of multi-purpose and wood. I'll actually use the multi-purpose, I think, on the ceiling. Except for that wooden patch. That one we're not going to be able to do too much about, but that's okay. I can just kinda... Yeah, and is this also multi-purpose? It is. Okay, so yeah, we'll use one can here on the living room, I think. Just to kinda... give ourselves a little bit of breathing room when we get to the ceiling. And I think we'll use the other in the kitchen. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's get... Oh, our washer has showing a clean pair of heels, eh, Gromit? I don't know what that rightly means, but I'm going to assume that's a compliment. Don't worry, sir. I will do my utmost to clean... you know, there's a bit more ceiling in this room, so... I'm okay in doing a little bit of extra investment. Wallace, stop with the emojis. You do strike me as an emoji-type person, but... I don't know, it just feels a little weird seeing you use them. Oh, this is... a little awkward for the wood. Yeah, well. Yeah, at least get the underside. Tad worried every corner will be covered, though, suggesting a teensy tweak. Completely clean everything in the kitchen and dining room ASAP, please. I'm working on it. Listen, you can't rush art. And I am indeed an artist in this case. Oh, those are multi-purpose. Whoops. Well, they're like partially multi-purpose, actually. Actually, the seats are actually kind of considered a little separate from the chairs themselves, which is a little interesting. What's up? Come on, the wallpaper will hardly be stripped off, will it? I mean, so far it seems to be holding up pretty good. I'm not noticing anything too bad. Alright. Now, though... Oh, no. Womit. Okay. Now, yeah, we'll get the strip up there nice and taken care of, I think. Oh, yep. There's actually a little ledge. Ooh, but I can get it if I jump. does kind of treat it like her side of the room, even though there's like a little bit of a little bit of lip. Good to know. Well, it's still coming on pretty steadily though. It's I can already kind of tell that for these walls it's going to be mostly like the little divots I'm overlooking. Let's actually get you out of the way so I have a little bit of room to maneuver around over here. Now we can like really get into that fire flow. Oh, I missed a spot. Somehow I missed just a bit. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, look at how nicely that cleans up. Slowly but surely it's becoming as vibrant as it is in the shorts. And that's kind of interesting. Like, I always wondered, like, was Wallace always an inventor? Like, what made him... Mind you, I'm not, like, up to date on the Wallace and Gromit lore, because there are a couple films I know I haven't seen. Because there is apparently one where they're, like, bakers I haven't seen. And then, I actually haven't seen the newest one, the Vengeance Most Foul. That is on my to-watch list, though. I do hear it's pretty charming. And if you know me, I like me my charming media. But that's a-okay. We're slowly getting there, though. Ooh. Only the shrew. Oh, it's Sean the sheep. Hello, friend. Why are you trapped in there? That's hardly good. You know, it's not my place. It's not my place. Maybe you're there of your own volition and choice, and you know, maybe I shouldn't ask questions I don't want the answers to. You know, that could lead to a lot of problems for that maybe I just don't want to deal with. Maybe I just don't want to deal with it in the slightest. It's gonna be a little bit of an awkward part to clean, actually. Not the worst, but I'm actually trying to get stuff for. Well, that actually kind of works well. A little bit of an awkward position, though, but if it works, it works. Let's get right into the nooks and crannies. Oh, I guess might be able to squeeze. Oh, hello. Ooh, there we go. Okay, we don't have to worry about that any longer. Okay, so maybe... that sort of works, yeah. Oh, there we go. Once that crisis is averted. And if we can only get all the... Ooh, there we go. There we go. That's starting to come together very nicely. Beautiful. I'm actually gonna get this kind of tidied up, I think. I think I'll do, like, the walls first, and then work my way inwards. I think, the drawers are separate? Ooh, that's a little awkward. Yeah, it's not my place to question it, though. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, let's, get in there, get in there. I think we have a little bit on this wall still. Oh, probably behind it. Yeah, there we go. That's that good stuff. Alright. That's taken care of. And then, okay. And now let's assess the situation. It's coming along. Yeah, this isn't looking half bad now. Still want to know what you were doing that covered your wall in pink, though. Right now, Wallace, you're just kind of telling me to clean the place up, but you're not really telling me the why. Oh, this should... Well, maybe that could be power-washed, actually. I do know sometimes chairs are pretty not waterproof, but water-resistant. Maybe even water-repellent. But there's still some absorption that goes on there, I know, so... this is clean up so nicely, though. That's one of the things I do love about this game, is it's just so satisfying seeing how some things clean up. Oh, look at that. This part's joy. This part... Oh, I'm just falling down the chair, eh? Oh, alright, if you insist. Actually, I'm gonna kind of clean the floor a little bit around here. It's going to give me peace of mind on how that's looking. I'm actually glad I came against the wall here, because I didn't realize there was, like, stuff from behind the plates. Which does make sense, but... Oh, that's the thing with this game. You really have to kind of cover every nook and cranny if you can. They like to be a little rude with where they hide the grime sometimes. Alright, oh, I cleaned something. I wasn't paying attention to what? Well, that, apparently. Oh, it's like a little curtain section. I see. Okay. That's the kind of day we're in for today. Isn't that right, Graf? Half a mo. What if Wash Lad moves things around? I mean, not yet. You might have to. I mean, it's not that easy for you know. Oh, that's not how curtains work, my good friend. That's, can't have a higgledy-piggledy kitchen. I'd never find any crackers. No, it's fine. Do you think I'm gonna move around your food? Nah. Listen, I know full well the value and the virtues of having an organized kitchen. I could never inflict a disorganized kitchen onto my fellow man. That would be, well, actually kind of an atrocious thing to do, and quite frankly, I have to be some kind of sick monster to do that. Is that taken care of? I'm assuming I'll probably have to get on top somewhere. Let's have to get the upper reaches kind of squared away, I think. Back on the table. Nope, come on, you can do it. There we go. That doesn't quite reach. There we go. Shorter range than I thought, actually. Actually, I probably should be using this attachment just to do the widespreadness of it. It's mostly over here. It's going to give me a little bit of grief. I can already kind of tell. Well, let's see what we can do, though. There we go, that's what we're all taking care of, and then... Okay, yeah, this is just all part of the same wall. There we go. Get the portrait clean. That's kind of a weird portrait to have in your house. I don't know why you're so fixated on that wheelbarrow, but you know what? I'm not here to judge. It's just, you know, not my personal choice of decor. You know what I mean? Well, I've definitely seen some odd knickknacks in my day. Like with my grandmother has some like very weird things in her home. Another thing about it, I kind of wonder if the things I have in my home might be like considered weird by later generations too, because I'm like, I have this like line of Pokemon plushes on the very top of my desk, and like I like them because I love Pokemon, you know. It just makes me happy to look up and see them, but. You know, there might be some future generation who looks at that and they're kind of like, why are there so many stuffed animals up there? It's kind of strange. So maybe I shouldn't be so quick to judge. Maybe my own taste will be considered eccentric in their own way when the time comes. Or maybe not, who knows? Okay. Get in there. Pretty soon we'll just have the ceiling to worry about. I might as well get this side of the door as well while I'm over here. Beautiful. Now let's get that as a nice, clean door. Yep, of course the door handle is separate. Why wouldn't it be? The door handle is always separate. I should know this. This should be knowledge I come armed and ready with. Let's see, get that skirting done. Get this skirting done, actually. That way we're done with all the skirtings. Get the lovely moose done. Look at how nicely that cleans. Oh. Okay, well, maybe not as nicely as it looked. It's kind of a weird decor choice, but again, I'm not here to judge. Oh, you have a picture of Shaun the Sheep. That's cute. You remember your family, your adopted family, so to speak. Okay. Big light. Alright, now we can address this whole bookshelf situation. Again, I don't feel like I should be power washing a bookshelf. That seems just like the worst idea imaginable. Because I really don't think those books would, like, survive that endeavor, but... I mean, I'm just doing what I'm being paid to do, man. It's actually kind of funny that I'm earning money in this, too, because if it's Wallace's invention... I feel like... Oh, no, I have to clean off the individual... Oh, no, it's the Bros books. Okay, that's a little less heinous. I thought I was going to have to, like, clean off every individual book, and that would have been... Ooh, that would have been all sorts of evil. But no, this is a little more in tune with things, so I can live with that. Alright, we're nearly done with this wall, with the dining room walls at least. We can just get the rest of this taken care of. Probably get a good vantage point here. Oh yeah, oh there we go. We just need to get up there. All about getting all those nooks and crannies. I wonder if I have to get a better angle from... Yeah, there we go. There we go. You know, and for paying for pound, we'll do the ceiling. Probably do this with a bit more pressure, too. I can already see a lot of more heavily caked on. Actually, I think going over the roof with the multi-purpose is probably the play, because large surface with a lot of caked on grime. So I do the floor, though. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get to it. Maybe I can already kind of see being a headache with these train tracks, though. Yeah, I can see like a lot of like little divots and crannies being kind of tucked away in there that I can miss. Actually, I might as well like kind of go around the edge of the hatch, I think. There we go. Let's see, I think we have the ceiling done, and I think I'll do a little bit of cleaning the dining room. I think that'll be kind of nice just for a change of pace. We're nearly done with the ceiling. There's so much grime caked up there. How did this seem so hard to clean, sir? What did you even... Again, I have a question. What did you even do to do this to your home? I respect you. I know you're a very creative and artistic individual, Mr. Wallace, but... Sheesh. Can't believe you let things get this out of hand. It's funny, too, because, like, I can see Wallace inventing a cleaning robot, but I can also see him, like, wanting to do his own home cleaning at the same time. Because he is, like, a very handy individual. Like, like, if you've seen the shorts, you also know he doesn't really shy away from manual labor. So I could 100% see him, like... It's, like, weird. It's like, it fits his character and it doesn't to have a washing robot, I guess. Because, again, it fits his character, because I can 100% see him, like, creating a washing robot to save time. But also, again, he's a very handy individual, and I can see him wanting to take matters into his own hands at the same time. Ugh. Well, that's probably cheese. That makes sense, because I could see Wallace doing a lot of cooking with cheese in the kitchen. Oh, that's a door frame taken care of. Otherwise, that'd be a much smaller room to clean, so I might clean up in here a little bit just for a change of pace. I think this cleans off a lot easier than the dining room did, so this might not take anywhere near it. Well, I don't think the dining room took all that long, but it definitely took a not insignificant amount of time. I can definitely say that much. Ooh. Cake. Weird cherry placement on the cake, though. You're getting it out of the way in the first bite? Now you gotta savor that, man. Okay, there. Eventually. There we go. That's that good stuff. Okay, I could probably get a couple... Yeah, that cleans up noise quick and easy. It does, it does. Ugh. Still, though. Quite the mess you've made of your place. There we go. Oh, righty-ho, Gromit. I've had another crack at Wash the Last Commands. What do you reckon? Oh, no. The funny thing is if this was Wallace and Gromit, Wallace and Gromit, there's also a high risk that he'd be going haywire. Completely clean everything in the kitchen and dining room, but don't strip the wallpaper or move things about ASAP, please. That's kind of stuff where, like, it would probably malfunction, Wallace. I hate to say it. Like, you would overthink it, and then the malfunctions would kick in, and it would probably just do things out of order. But we'll see. For now, I'm pretty happy with the job I'm doing, so you really don't need to worry about it. I've got this completely under control. You will have a lovely, clean, pristine home in no time at all, my friend. Let me see. Ooh. Gonna be a short bit dialogue too. I was kind of expecting him to kind of go at it for a little bit longer, but I guess that's not on the cards yet. Ooh, there we go. Get these cupboards and cabinets nice and washed. Again, what is the pink? What did you possibly do in here that got pink everywhere? Okay. Ooh, there we go. Rapid fire. Just king of cleanliness. No, I guess I can clean out the interior of your oven too, I guess? That's... I mean, I guess while we're at it, might as well, but... Alright, let's see. Surely there's more we can do here. Surely there's just a little more. Sir, why do I need to wash your dishes? You can at least put those in the dishwasher. Although it doesn't look like you have a dishwasher, actually, so never mind. I guess it's just kind of one of those I might as well do it since I'm at it kind of deals. Let's get some light in here. Yeah, that's it. Nice organic lighting. Natural lighting, even. I don't know why I said organic. I mean, I guess it's technically organic lighting, but natural lighting sounds a lot nicer. It's important to get natural lighting, honestly. That sunlight does wonders for your mood. Why I always have my office window directly open to my left. But I can even look out right now. It's sprinkling a tiny little bit, but not a full-blown rainstorm, so... I mean, that's also part of the reason I'm power washing today, is because I wanted to go for a long walk, but then it's like, no, it might rain later. And it's like, fine, I'll stay indoors, you cruel, cruel mother natural mistress. It's okay, though. Because you know what? I still enjoy power washing, and we can still... You know what? It's nice, because I really did save this for a rainy day at the end of the day. Okay, probably get this wall done soon. Okay, let's get the interior done. Assuming I need to clean off the top. Nothing really down below, so I guess the best thing to do is just kind of get some higher footing now. Once again, the ceiling's going to take a little bit of doing, but that's okay. Actually, can I open the other cabinets? No, only the oven for some reason. I was curious if it gave me the option, or if I had to clean inside the other cabinets, but evidently not. Ugh. Gotta be a better way to clean this oven, though. Got the kettle taken care of at least. There we go, that's a nice clean oven. There we go. Oh, we can open... Okay, so maybe we have to clean the interior of the fridge. Oh, no, the fridge is all... Why did you leave the fridge open? Sir, the oven I can kind of understand, but the fridge... If you're wasting electricity, you're probably having food go bad, because who knows how long this cleaning will have taken. You need to make sure you keep your fridge closed, because that's also, I think, how they break, too. Oh, look at here on the side. Beautiful. Alright. Let me just take a quick stretch. Just real quick. Oh, why is it recording? I'm okay if it's streaming, but it doesn't need to record on top of streaming because tomorrow we're gonna have the stream VOD. We don't need both of those running. That's a weird thing I've noticed lately, and I don't know why. I might have to like double check my recording settings because I think like I have something set where it's like automatic recording when I don't intend it to, which is not the worst thing because obviously it's not like immediately uploading or streaming when I record and I can just delete it, but it's still like kind of like that does mean something's not working the way I want it to be. Okay, we're getting there. Oh, we are absolutely getting there. Oh, come on. I don't know much further to go on this particular set of walls. This little corner we can probably take care of pretty quickly. If we get that wall done, that'll make me happy. There we go. There we go on that. We have a clean fridge already, so that's good. Really, it does look like you kind of emptied most everything out of the fridge. So maybe it's already powered off for cleaning. So maybe I'm being a little too critical of your living situation here, Mr. Wallace, and I do apologize for that. These kind of clean. Oh, there we go. Okay. Check those cubbies. care of. Smug. That's what I feel sometimes. Alright. Okay, that's actually most of the walls done now. Should be able to get the rest of this tiling taken care of in pretty short order. So left is the walls. Yeah, this is coming together. All we're gonna have left here in a bit is the floors. That is not a terrible situation to have, is to have to just power wash the floors. Okay, we need a good angle here. Perfect, perfect. Look at that. Ooh, look at that wall. Look at that wall. Look at this cabinet. We're going to move on to the ceiling here pretty soon. I really can't put that up a whole lot longer, but soon. Soon. Oh, Eureka, I've got it, Womit. Oh, what have you got? Tell me. Educate me. This is going to be amazing, I can already tell. Please return our kitchen dining room to home sweet home status. See, there you go. Now you're not... That's pretty simple. You're not overcomplicating things in that situation. Just a nice, quick, simple command, and easy to follow. You pretty much might as well just make everything cozy, and I'm okay with that. You don't need to overcomplicate it. Sometimes it's just the simple commands that do it best. Alright. Just about where I want to be on these as well. Probably just the top of it. Oh. I'm surprised I actually haven't fully cleaned this off yet. Let's see. Surely. Not much I'm missing on here. Oh, I see what I'm missing on here. Yep, there we go. Now we just need to clean along the top here. Hello, Brisket. I hope you're having a lovely day today. I'm trying and failing to clean, as you can probably tell from my awkward positioning. Let's see here, let's see. Okay, this is wall done. Sound a little low? Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that my mic is like a little further away from me when I because I think I mentioned this last night I streamed PowerWash. For whatever reason, PowerWash only will open on my right monitor as opposed to my left one, which is usually the one I use for games or whatever else I'm streaming. So, it doesn't cooperate much with my setup, so I have to be a little bit more mindful of talking to the microphone, which is fine. It's just not something I'm used to, because literally every other game cooperates with my monitor placement except for PowerWash. PowerWash refuses to open on a different monitor. It's very, very, well, not annoying, just not something I'm used to. Ooh, let me see here. Almost done. Come on. Get you taken care. Wait, I just noticed a paw print. Gromit, what did you do? Gromit, I expected better of you. You're usually the voice of reason in you and your master. Well, I don't know if I want to call Wallace your master, Gromit. Maybe like roommate? I sound low. Maybe I adjust the output just a smidgen. I can probably, well, maybe not. I do sound more audible to myself now. I just don't know if that's picking up on stream. Can't really hear the game either. Let me see. To be fair, there's not like a lot of noise other than like me cleaning, but yeah, let me see. I don't know how much I can really mess around with while. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really know. Let me. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm gonna mute desktop audio for a minute, just so I can kind of like listen myself. Yeah, cause. Yeah, no, I sound pretty fine on my end. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll mess around with it though. We'll see what happens. Cause am I using OBS? I am. Cause yeah, if I pull up my stream on my desktop, it seems fine. But I don't really. Well, that's the thing. Is like my mic slider. It's like all the way up. All up for the mic, all the way up for desktop audio. I can even like probably go into the settings for the game, I'd imagine. Well, maybe not on the game, but yeah, I don't know. Might have to add gain. Oh, good lord, that is not something I'm familiar with. Let's see. Properties. It doesn't give me an option for gain. It does give me, well, no. Yeah, I don't know. I really wish I could get like a second opinion here. Because if I like listen to my stream myself, it sounds fine. So I don't know. Maybe I'm the crazy one. But yeah, no. If it's like I'm like talking to myself right now. It sounds perfectly audible to me. Yeah, let me try this, because that might be a little loud, but it does at least kind of like put me more in the yellow. But oh wow, now I'm blowing my ears out, dear lord. It's a little too loud. Yeah, I'll mess with it. I'll mess around with it, cause I mean, at least with the game, I'm sure it's probably fine, cause PowerWash is not like a very auditory game. But yeah, I think that's what I'm messing around with it now. It'll like bother me for sure, but like if I just mess around with that nonstop, then that will actually drive me insane. But no, I mean, for now, this is okay, I think. So. Otherwise, though, we will have a nice, clean kitchen here very soon. I'm just gonna get all this grime off the floor. Ooh. Okay, that's the auto chef. So really, it's just kind of like getting around the little train here. Oh no, you're 100% fine, Brisket. Take care of whatever you need, and I hope work goes well for you. Kinda wish I was doing that myself at the moment, but it's okay, I'm working on that. It is kind of a distraction, because I'm at a point where I can really only do so much. Yeah, this is kind of what I was worried about, is there's a lot of, like, debris and little stuff under the, train, so Yeah. Or under the tracks, rather, so... Ooh, yeah, I can actually, like, kind of see them kind of peeping out here and there. The dirty bits. The filthy, filthy floor. Oh, no. Wait, turn on. Ew. That's useful, actually. That's extremely useful. The only drawback is it seems I have to wait for like a full pass of it, but that's okay. Oh, what the? I'll hunch, but I'm not 100% sure I tested all the collision physics on that or not. Ah, well, it's fine. Okay, we're almost out of the kitchen. Just gotta take care of that gross, disgusting ceiling. Let me just get comfy again, because I'm starting to shrimp ever so slightly. And we do not appreciate shrimping in this house. Ooh, stop that. Okay. Actually, I could probably put an extension on, I think. Maybe... Oh yeah, that works. That works pretty well for what we're doing here. Ooh, yeah, this comes off real nice now. Not in, like, bulk, of course, but... As long as we can get, like... Oh, you're still going. I forgot about you. Hey, calm down. Can't you see I'm working? I have a house to clean, and you are doing nothing to help it currently. It's kind of fun, though. The train is interactable. They could have just left that as is, and... Ooh, I see a little bit of dirt on you. Hold on. There we go. Alright, just about done with the ceiling, too. Really all about getting the large clumps off there. There we go. And now we can just go finish up in the dining room, and we should be set to go. In fact, what I can probably do... Ooh, yeah, because it's coming off nice and easy on this wooden floor part of the floor. Yeah, let's kind of work our way in, I would say. Let's get the outer reaches. Slowly get in there, and we'll have a clean house very, very shortly. Actually, I really didn't do much cleaning the floor over here, but I did kind of around, so that's a little depressing, but what's important is that we are now almost done with the floor here, so not even going to complain in the slightest. Nice, clean. Get the large chunks out of the way. Almost there. And make sure we get the sides of the rug as well, as best we can. Now we're approaching the stage where it's just a... Oh, come on. Why did I turn you on? That was a terrible idea. Now you're just consistently getting in the way, my friend. Like that. You're being pushy. You're being pushy while I'm trying to work, and I don't appreciate that even a little bit. Important stuff to do, you know. Wallace, he wants a clean house, and who am I to deny him that simple wish? Okay. Yeah, let's get this out of the way so I don't have to worry about the chairs and stuff. Or rather, the floor at all. Because then we can just kind of focus on the chair part. Yeah, the train tracks are definitely going to give me a little bit of grief, I can tell, but... That's okay. Don't wait for you to pass, because you will probably be interrupting my spraying. Well, this isn't so bad, because we can kind of go around the... Oop, not what I meant to do. Go around the perimeter a bit. Yeah, we'll definitely want to hit from a few different angles. So this is shaping up pretty nicely, actually. Seeing like little pockets in the tracks still. Ooh, there we go. Now we don't have to worry about those train tracks anymore. Now we can just worry about what's here in the middle, which is the table, the chairs. In fact, let's go back to the yellow, because that way we can really stop that. Can I not turn the train off? It's just perpetually on now. Alright, well I guess this is life now. Well, let's just do it one chair at a time, I think. There we go. Okay, let me pass. Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. I'd say it's nice that Wallace has room for so many guests, too. He could just have like a two-chair household, but instead he has it nice and well set for an entire, just for guests to come over. We're nearly done with this entire sucker, though. Oh, look at how well the rest of this is cleaning up now. Probably will have to still spot check a couple things, because knowing my track record, there definitely be a couple spots I probably overlooked cleaning, but I feel, at least this time, I've done a pretty good job of not leaving too many stones unturned. Yeah, a lot of what we're missing here is mostly under the table. Didn't realize I didn't finish the rug yet either. Never mind, I just finished the rug. That's a nice clean rug right there. Alright, just get a nice angle here on the edges. Hey. You really don't need to launch me like that, that's a bit aggressive. Okay, there we go. Kettle taken care of. I kinda want some tea now, actually. Maybe I'll put the kettle on after. Well, yeah, maybe I'll take like a break here and after this stage to go put the kettle on. It has already been an hour. It really hasn't felt like it, but I don't know. There's just like something about this game where it's like you can just kind of shut your brain off and time just kind of goes by. It's honestly quite nice. Alright, I think we mostly have a table left now, though. The table seems to be like kind of the main culprit in preventing this house from being fully clean. Ooh, yeah, look at all that. Ooh. Disgusting. We're getting there, though. Not a whole lot left. There we go. And there should still be some... Yep, I see a little bit of stuff on top. A little bit of grime on some of these things still. Not a whole lot, though. Oh, yeah, I see little pockets of grime on you still. There we go. Okay, what are we still missing, then? Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Kitchen cabinet doors. Okay, so I missed one of these. Aha. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. Kitchen cupboard doors. Let's see. kitchen serving hatch. Oh, right, I never... Okay. Kitchen windowsill. Oh, this? Perhaps? Yep. And then, okay, so there's... Oh, yep, I see them from right over here. Beautiful. Oh, right, I have to press escape. I always forgot. I just realized I'm like a weird little creature. Well, I guess I'm a robot, but I kind of look like a weird little creature. That's totally okay, though. Alright, so what do we have next? Ooh, the house. Now we're going outside. Now we're... Dear Lord. You live like this? We gotta take care of the gnomes first. Never so keen, this new contraption of ours, Gromit. You can't have filthy gnomes. Flip. Wait, flip? What do you mean flip? Hold on. What are we flipping? Oh. That's fun. You make sure Washlight is on the right track. Now then. Please get the garden washables in front of our house. Your best buffering. Oh, no worries there, my friend. Yeah, we gotta take care of the gnomes first, so you understand. Very important. You gotta have clean gnomes. Kinda hate that you have, like, rippers that have to clean, but you know what? It's... I'm not the one who designed you. There we go. That should do it, eh, pal? Sir, you really don't have to give me such... Just say, hey, can you clean up? And I will gladly do so. It really doesn't take a whole lot to get me to help you out here, homie. Oh yeah, what soaps do I have, actually? Wood and multi-purpose. So, let's see, are there any good multi-purpose sections? Pretty much the entirety of the house. Okay, yeah, we'll use that on the fence, I think. Yep. Get all this soaped up and take care of as much of that as we can. There's a stone path, so that won't get a whole lot of the multi-purpose soap, actually. In fact, I have a lot of multi-purpose soap, actually. A lot of multi-purpose soap, and I don't know if we even have enough to apply it to. All that much to apply to, actually. Oh well. We'll take care of the bulk of what we can. That's metal. But it does have some multi-purpose spots. Wood. And man, they should give me two wood sprays. I actually don't even know if I can rightly find the best use for all this multi-purpose. I'm definitely gonna try, but... Well, I guess there's actually a lot of flooring. Maybe we can get like some good multi-purpose cleaning down here. Alright, and let's get a nice clean on the fence. That'll be good. Man, get the gate taken care of too. We do only have the one can for this, so make sure we get as much out of it as we can. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Ooh, yeah, we can actually get the side here as well. Get a nice clean on Gromit's house. Okay, and that's all our spray. That's all our juice. Right out the window. Oh wait, I just realized I have the triple one. Ooh, yeah, that'll be good for getting some stuff in care of, actually. Okay, we can do this, I actually like the idea of being this little part of the lawn taken care of first, actually. There we go. This interior done. We can't have those gnomes fishing in filthy waters now, can we? Clean waters only for clean gnomes. Alright, slowly. Definitely a little less... Already feels a lot faster than the house did. Why does my recording keep starting? What is going on with that? I keep like looking over and it's like start recording. Again, not a huge deal because I'm going to be sitting in stream VOD, but I don't know, I feel like it uses like a lot more resources than I needed to in order to record on top of the stream. It's very odd. Very, very odd, but you know what, I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to fight it at all. Ugh. Sakamak was clogged with cheese. How did you clog that with cheese? How could you possibly have found a way to do that, Wallace? I mean, that is our first cheese mention, though. I was kind of wondering when we would get our first cheese mention. Okay, open this? No. We're trapped in here. How did our precious Wensleydale get in there? Oh, you don't even know? Probably pay more attention to your cheese there, my friend. Not the O face. Wallace, I need to stop emojiing like that. I mean, it kind of befits your character, but it kind of does at the same time. It's painful. It wounds me in a way that I cannot properly put into words. Alright, let me just get this driveway taken care of. Beautiful. In fact, yeah, let's get the whole driveway taken care of. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Just get a nice, clean driveway. That way we don't have to worry about having a filthy entrance to a filthy home. Wait. Oh, never mind. You're not what I thought you were. Unless you are? No, you're not. I thought this was the robot from the moon, but I don't think it is. Which I guess makes sense, because I don't really rightly know why it would even be at Wallace and Gromit's house at this stage, but I can see them like kind of slapping in. It's just kind of a fun little like Easter egg nod, you know? Like, PowerWash loves their Easter eggs. That would totally be something just a little cute they would like throw in. Just for the fans. Oh wow, that is heavily on there. Ugh. Oh well. Let's just get this part of the driveway taken care of, and then we can be on our way to getting the rest of the house done. You are being rather obstructive, though, I'll say that much. Still, once again, I always appreciate just how nicely things clean up, though. Honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to doing some power washing myself. The only real drawback to it is I don't really know how badly people really need power washers in this day and age. Because, I mean, yeah, it's like not satisfying work and there's like a nice novelty to it, but in a lot of ways that does kind of feel like very much what it is just a novelty. Not kind of like intense, super focused work. Ugh. There we go. Just gotta get the garbage the garbage can cleaned. I'm sure there's like probably a garbage clan that lives out there somewhere. Ooh, there we go. That's that done. Now we can get this sucker taken care of. Yeah, we'll work our way around. I'll just get this nice little garden gate cleaned up. And once this is nice and tidy, then I can probably comfortably move on to the rest of the home. Little pockets on the gate's actually proving to be a little bit tricky to clean. Not in a bad way, just a little bit of an unexpected way. Oh, come on. You're nearly done. What part of you is missing? Oh, the top. There we go. Okay. Let's get this wall taken care of. In fact, yeah, I think we'll get this entire... Actually, let's do the floors here, just so we can at least get part of the front. Wallace, wipe your shoes. I see those footprints. Don't think you can hide those from me. I see those 100%. You really need to watch your feet a little bit more, my friend. You know, this does raise a question. Is this like artificial grass? Because realistically speaking, I've been on a lot of lawns in my power washing career with this game, and this is the first time I've ever have actually had to power wash the grass itself. Well, I guess it makes sense, because I can't imagine Wallace not really having to... Well, not really having to, but not necessarily wanting to, like, worry about lawn work too much. Oh, well. Well, no, because it is labeled as grass. Oh, I mean, it's like the, like, artificial plasticky grass some places have. You know what I'm talking about? Like... It's like kind of like the bristly, and it's like, it looks like grass, but it's like kind of like bright green, and it's more there for like the artificiality of having grass, making things look presentable still. Maybe I'm explaining it poorly, but I'm sure people know what I'm talking about. I'm not fully crazy, I think. You would tell me if I was crazy, right? I hope so. It kind of looks a little bit like Wallace, actually. I don't know if I like that. Oh, either way, it cleans up real good. Oh, yep, we gotta get in that basin. Oh, that was actually a good angle, too. I am sad I lost it. Oh. There we go. Oh, let me just... It's slumping down my chair a lot, which I'm trying not to do. Like, I don't know what it's about Power Wash, but it's like very easy to kind of like just like... shut brain off and just kind of fall into the shrimp position. But I cannot fall in the shrimp position. I need to watch my posture, sit up straight, stay hydrated, do all that important self-care stuff and just maintain those habits, because healthy living habits lead to a healthy, happy life. Oh, hello. And I must say, Gromit, grand idea of yours giving Waffle a pair of pins. What do you mean a pair of pins? What does that necessarily mean? Like bowling pins? With a spring in the step will make quick work of your filthy kennel roof. Oh, were there like things not fully optimized about me? Is that what you're saying? We gotta... We're a little bit of a work in progress still? Don't make that face. You know, if anything, like, Gromit should be, like, doing his fair share. Like, Gromit's a responsible one of you two. I'm shocked Gromit isn't cleaning his part of the work up nicely. Oh, just about there, though. Get this wall done. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We might as well finish you up off, too, since you're on this part of the house. Oh, dear lord, that is not coming off easily, is it? I forgot how aggressively difficult it is to clean metal in this game sometimes. Yeah, well. The more we work on it, the faster it'll get done, so... Ugh. I think I'm pretty bad, though, Chief. Very badly, even. Ooh. I'm sure it'll tie you up nicely, but... Well, we'll find out either way. Okay, go. Oh, somehow I didn't even try to do the top. Wow. Sometimes I even impress myself. Ooh, there we go. Look at all that gross stuff. Just coming right off there. some like pockets of dirtiness, but they are definitely becoming few and far in between. There we go. Iron panel still needs a little bit of cleaning, that's fine. You seem clean. Oh wait, I saw something. Okay. Yes. This back part. There we go. Anything? Oh, I saw some. Oh, the lid, the top. The lid. The salami lid. The salami lid will not fit. Ooh, you even have a little bit of an underpart. Okay. I think. Oh, I saw something. I saw something. I saw something. You know what? We'll come back to you later if we need to. We cannot. Oh, we do. I do want to get you out of the way though, just for a bit, just so we have time to clean off this part of the garden too. In fact, yeah, let's actually get larger. Okay, at least it washes off pretty easily, so yeah, I actually probably should use a white nozzle for getting this part of the yard taken care of. I'm just doing big. Oh, we need to get you out of the way too. Ugh. So it is nice I kind of like chunked it off in little sections like this at least. Can't imagine what having to do an entire section of a garden, like all the garden grass in one fell swoop would feel like. Probably awful. Probably not too fun, but I mean, hey, we're almost halfway there for the garden. Definitely feels like it's going. It started recording again. Why do you keep doing that? It's actually really bothering me. I need to. I think I might deep dive in my OBS settings after this stream because it's been doing that this past week. I don't know if it's because of like an update it did or what in particular is triggering that, but it is very much bothering me that like it just randomly keeps recording that, because that's definitely computer usage that doesn't need to be getting used when I don't need it. You know what I mean? I'll just turn off recording altogether for the time being. I did used to make a lot of videos, but I don't necessarily need that for at least not active for streaming. Maybe for other little projects down the line, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. There's just so much gunk reeled up under the thing here. Those pockets I kind of somehow missed. Let's see. I do want to get this grass cleaned up before I move on to another section, which will probably be these walls. Yeah, there's a chunk underneath this I'll need to work my way around towards. Include. But mostly kind of seems to be focused around over here and now. There we go. Alright, let's get this taken care of as well. Only because these little frames, aesthetically they're a little pleasing, but okay, a little bit of a pain to clean. Alright, let's get this wall taken care of now. Beautiful. Get all this squared away. Beautiful. Okay. And now we'll take care of you. The Sock-O-Matic. It's like a kicking thing. I forget exactly what... I know this was like in one of the shorts. I just forget exactly what exactly it did. Because I remember... I do definitely remember it being like from one of the shorts I watched. I just don't remember if it had a specific purpose or if it was just kind of a fun little background thing. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I don't remember. Maybe I should rewatch all the Wallace and Gromit shorts, though. Just to kind of revisit them. I mean, they are charming and fun. one of those like rare cases where it's like, you know, even as an adult, like I can see myself enjoying them a lot. Oh, you are really caked on there. There we go. Ooh, yeah, even like some of the screws aren't getting clean from my cursory passover. That's okay though. I want to make sure we get in there as well. Oh, at least the tires wash off easy, but there we go. Well, we getting this sucker taken care of. In fact, there's actually a good vantage point to get to the top. Maybe we can use the green one. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a little bit more effective, actually. Get some nice angles on there. Oh, cleans up so nicely. I'm gonna be honest, I actually thought the yellow on this thing at the start was actually what was originally colored, and I was half right. Just not to the extent I thought I was correct. Okay. Oh, hello. A little bit on the underside, I see. Well, in fact, I actually see quite a bit there to take care of. Still, there we go. See if we can get the side here. Oh, I see that. Perfect. Beautiful. Gorgeous, even. Ooh, yeah, now we're pod racing. Now we're looking pretty good here, if I do say so myself, and I do. Ooh, that is very caked on though. Yellow? Yeah, yellow's a little bit more effective. Okay. Oh, what's that in there? There we go. Let's see. It's really all about getting that angle on there. Ooh, yeah, that's fine. There we go. There we go. Yes, that. I don't know if that's all that, but that's all I'm going to worry about for the moment. Now we just need to get this garden, this pathway taken care of. I do kind of like how this section of how this outdoor area is kind of segmented off the way it is, actually. Oh, right, I do Grommet. I just noticed your paw prints. You, expect that review. I expect that review. And now you're tracking filth all over the walkway. Actually, can I? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work beautifully, actually. Actually, yeah, I can probably get the sidewalk parts of the walkway kind of squared away like this. And then do kind of like a return sweep, so to speak. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that actually works a lot better than it looks like it should, actually. Oh, I guess I miss a few, if I go too fast, I miss a few spoonfuls of safety in there, but still a-okay. Still 100% fine. Ooh, yeah, that worked out beautifully, actually. You want to find 7 novice too, Grommet. I mean, I know I'm an impressive technological marvel. You don't need to drive it home too much. Although I do appreciate the compliments. Bit like cricketers, eh? What's a cricketer? I actually don't know what a cricketer is. That's a new one to me. Alright. Not a whole lot left to clean on this, though. Get the little sidewalk way done. Actually, I don't know if there's actually anything I even need to... Oh, never mind. There was something I needed to clean from that angle, so that works out. Oh, now we're just going to work on the garden path until it's nice and clean, and then we'll get the gate, and I'll flip that over before I forget, because there is an underside of that. Alright, just about done with the path here. There we go. I'll just get a nice clean gate here. That way at least the entryway looks nice. It's kind of funny seeing the other houses around here as well. But honestly, now I look at it, like, Wallace's house doesn't look that different from the neighbors, actually. I don't know why, I remember his home looking very, very unique. But I guess maybe I was misremembering. Okay, flip it. Ooh. Ooh, no, don't like that. Get rid. We gotta get this back into spick and span shape. Thankfully, it seems to be pretty easy clean, though. There we go, and now we just gotta get the gnome in good shape. Apparently your stop sign does have part of you, but you know what? I respect that. Make sure the gnome overall is clean. There we go. Ooh. All right. You know, let's get the house tied up a little bit too. For now. Cause it need a bit of a stronger nozzle though. Is there? Ooh, there is an underside here. So I do want to make sure we're not neglecting that part. I just need to get another angle here, I think. Perfect. Let's get the foundation taken care of here. Apparently the large... Oh, maybe... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would do it. That flower pot nice and taken care of. Too beautiful. Swing around to the other side and... Let's get this porch nice and squared away. I think that'll look pretty nice, actually. Just have a nice, inviting, clean entryway. And actually, you can probably get these windows squared away too without too much trouble. Beautiful. Is there a little bit of a porch I'm missing still? Or the steps missing somewhere? Oh, never mind, we found it. Somehow we found it. Drag this one down here. Might as well tie out this up a little bit. And get the windows nice and tidy. Ooh. The multiple pings of success. That one sparks so much serotonin. Number 62, Wallaby Way. Alright, let's see. Beautiful. Just gonna get this door frame out of the way, methinks. And then, yeah, we'll get the underside of the porch here. I'll be able to get this windowsill cleaned off as well. Make sure we get in all the cracks and crevices as well, so we're not overlooking. Because we want this house to look nice and beautiful. Just a nice and inviting part of the neighborhood. Because after all, Wallace is a pretty friendly fellow, and it would not behoove him to live in, well, this much of an eyesore, because I mean, it's already looking a lot better, at least, but it could be looking even greater than it already is. We are not going to be satisfied until we have achieved a perfectly clean home. This one's definitely going faster than the interior was, though. I'll give it that. Let's see. We'll get this tidied up a smidgen. Should get rest windowsill. Perfect, perfect. Just gotta make sure we hit this with an egregious angle. Alright, that's all that taken care of just about. So, I also just want to get a good angle here. Alright, we're slowly getting there. Porch walls are coming together really nicely. Oh, a little too close there, but that's alright. Come here, you. We're nearly done. Alright, after the trim is something as well. Not awful, though. Honestly, all about getting a good angle on the interior there, which we did manage to do. So let's just get the rest of this window taken care of, I think, and then we'll move on to the remainder of the yard. At the very least, you'll have a nice inviting entryway for any potential guests. Oh, come on. Get up there, you. Get up there, you. There we go. Alright. Well, first thing first, we can't have Gromit eating out of a dirty bowl now, can we? That's just not sanitary. Alright, so let's actually take care of all this and work our way back. Might as well get the front of the house spick and span. Because from there, we won't have too much else to worry about from beyond that. Ooh, there we go. Oh yeah, we're going to have to clean out the interior of that too. That won't be so bad though. Oh, kennel walls. That's cute. It's a kennel, not a doghouse. We have the kennel roof, of course. Yeah, let's just get the outside taken care of really quick, and then we'll take care of, I think, of the rest of the yard and work our way into the inside of Robin's home. Just about done, though. Not going to be taking a whole lot longer, and then we will be in good, beautiful shape with this. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Now we got a nice angle of the roof here. Okay, I don't see anything else. Aha. As I suspected. That's the outside. Oh, pressed it. Oh, that's right, I forgot. They reworked him at the end of that short. Well, I say short, that's kind of like one of the longer ones, actually, was the one with the wool. Eh, semantics. It was still part of the original shorts. Oh, and if you've hit a sticky wicket, on comes red for some googly paste. What does that mean? I really don't know all of like the terminology and language Wallace uses all that much. I'm sure like a lot of it is like, I don't want to say slang, but like turns of phrase. How's that? That's nice, I guess. It's nice enough. I'm not gonna judge that too much. Snoring. Oh, he's sleepy and he's doing the old sleep babble. I see. Okay, let's get the rest of this grass taken care of, so I don't even think about it anymore. You're so close to not having to think about this grass. I still don't think it's natural grass. I'm gonna stop and drink some water real bit because I've been yapping up a storm. Ugh. Ah, there we go. Remember, only stay hydrated. I know it doesn't seem important, but like honestly, when your throat dries out and starts to get a little bit sore, that water will feel like the breath of life. I just kind of underestimate. Like, I've always been pretty good at staying hydrated, but yeah, like when you're yapping as much as I am, when I fire up the stream, it's like, ugh. Your foot really does kind of start to hurt if you don't keep drinking for a bit. So, personal care is very, 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 very important. If I do say so myself, and I do say so. Okay. Come on, any part of your missing still. You're just about done. There we go. Get the rest of the fence done, and then Preston, I believe it'll be your turn to be a clean little lad. Assuming we can get a good angle here. There we go. There we go, and now it's your turn. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. I'm just going to completely destroy that newspaper, apparently, because heaven knows a newspaper would not survive this power washing. But, again, who am I to judge the method to the madness in this game? Ooh, yeah, there's some stuff kind of need a little bit more ink for you, I see. Just a smidgen more. Just a little bit more power. More firepower. Oh, that does it, Gromit. Cheese, Gromit. Cheese, Gromit. Okay, I'm gonna stop with that. I'm gonna stop with that right now. It's going along pretty nicely, though. Yeah, definitely taking a little bit more elbow grease, I'll say that. Ooh, there we go. I was wondering if we were ever going to clean a portion of you, and I guess we did. Let's see. For the collar, oh, I see. Oh, that's cute. His tail's a whole section. A whole tiny little section that we are now done with. There we go. Let's see. So there's still a little bit. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I was outside Grallace's house. That was throwing me off a little bit. Okay. Okay, looks like something. Can't tell what, though. Oh. Aha, okay, so this wheel. There's still a little bit dirtiness on this wheel somewhere. Now there's not. Okay. Alright, Gromit, let's give you a nice clean house. And then we'll have not a whole lot left, it looks like. We've gotten the bulk of things, so... Oh, I forgot about his little bone wallpaper. That's cute. Oh, and the photo. That's also very cute. Okay. Well, it does seem to treat the walls as one flat surface, so... Ooh. I also might call it after this map, because... I don't know, I'm getting, like, a little lightheaded. I don't know what it is. It's kind of weird, because I started feeling like this the other day when I was streaming Stardew. But, yeah, I'll probably call it after I'm done with this particular job, because I definitely don't want to push myself too much. Or who knows, maybe I'll hit a second win by the time I'm done and we'll keep going. Well, we'll see how I'm feeling, but right now that's what I'm kind of thinking, is we'll finish this job and then maybe call it for the day. Just have like a nice little short Tuesday midday stream session thing. So we'll see. Should I play that, by the way? Should I play Smeagol? Should I subject myself to that? I mean, yeah, it's content, but it's also Smeagol, and I don't know if I should rightly do that to myself. I mean, either way, I'm waiting for it to go on sales, because, let's be honest, I'm not throwing $50 at that game. Like, I'm sure it's as bad as people say. I'm sure, but I really need to experience it for myself, you know? And normally I'm like, kind of like, you know what, I give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure, like, maybe in some cases people are a little too harsh, but I don't know, like, something tells me, like, in the case of Smeagol, in the case of the Gollum game, maybe not. Maybe some of the fire that goes into it is a little deserved, you know? Actually, yeah, I'll take this spot for that. We do still have all this to attend to. Oh, look at how it's caked onto that garage door. Not the greatest. Okay, though, because we'll get there. Really, I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, that'll be good. Ooh, can't just get behind all that. Just do a nice scrub of the garage door. Yeah, maybe it's all the moving around that kind of does it for me in this game. Because I am kind of noticing as I kind of like scrub on this door a little bit, I am getting a little dizzy. So maybe I should be a little mindful of that with like a lot of the more movement-oriented games. Because it could just be all the motion that's making me like dizzy for playing bleh. I can talk. I promise you I have the ability to talk. But yeah, that might be it. Was that long, prolonged... Get out of there, you sick animal. Okay. And then, oops, perfect. We don't really need to clean the garage roof proper, though, surprisingly. Actually, yeah, because I should get a good angle on this stuff. Actually, yeah, let's take full advantage of this angle we have right here. And then, ooh, yeah, backside of the pipe. There we go. It's going to start to get a little tricky to get some parts of this, but I am up to the task. I mean, we're nearly done here, so really it's just going to be about the rest of these suckers finished off. So I'm just going to get a nice, clean wall. tricky getting an angle here, though. That is something that's kind of bothering me just a smidgen. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get for that. Maybe this will be a bit. Ooh, actually, yeah, it's a not terrible angle, actually. Actually, I can like kind of squeeze on that little section of roofing there. I think that would be a little ideal. Well, either way, one thing at a time. Let's get this window taken care of at least. That's weird. Sometimes it jump and sometimes it don't. Odd. Oh well. I won't waste time worrying about it when I have other things I can be doing. Such as cleaning. After all, we're far from having a tidy, clean house. Actually, maybe I should get better angle here. Hold on. What are options? Here? Yeah. Oh, nope. Go back. There we go. Yeah, there we go. This I actually feel good about. This I actually feel extremely good about. Oh, look at all that. Make sure we get the gutter taken care of. In fact, we'll even take care of this little section of roof, I feel. That is some mighty fine roofage. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, and let's get the rest of that squared away. Perfect. And the rest of this squared away. Actually, it's a pretty good angle to actually get the rest of this from, actually. Oh, whoop. Unfortunately, not a lot of room for recovery if I fall off. Now, well, this will be fine. Let's get the top. Let's get that taken care of as well. Just slowly rein in the space we have to work with. It's fine. It's fine. That was tactical to come down here and get the little patches I missed, right? Right. I'm just making noises now. What's wrong with me today? It's like, I don't know what it is. I just like hit that like start streaming button on OBS, and all of a sudden, like, all of my brain cells, they just evacuate my body immediately. I don't know why. It's just what happens every time without fail. Like, I just hit start streaming, and it's just like, oh, don't mind us. We'll be back later when you're done. Don't worry, Chief. He'll be okay though. It will be 100% okay. We have so much to do, so much to see, so let's route taking the back streets. I deserve that. I deserve that for bringing up Smash Mouth. Some sins can never be forgiven. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Okey-doke. Tidy it. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Not a whole lot left, actually. We're nearly done. Probably just gotta take care of... I'm hoping it's just this rooftop stuff left, because... It would kind of suck to have to pivot and take away at little things I've missed, but... Ooh, I see that. Okay. Oop. Alright. I think... Oh, yeah, I absolutely see that. Ooh, much better. Okay, what are we missing? Last 1%. What indeed are we missing? Porch roof trim. Really? Oh. I was like, okay. And then, let's see, what else? Front door frame sills. Oh. Oh, I see, yeah. And then front door. What the heck is a lintel? A lintel. Okay. Garage lintel, so I'll probably be the top of that. Yep. And then garage wall. Okay, so there's probably like a spec here I missed. Somewhere. There we go. Front. House bay front. Oh, yeah, I never got all that. Okay. Okay, you know what? That's absolutely fair. That's okay, though, because that's why we have these suckers. Never mind, I'm missing a lot more than I thought I was for some reason. How could I forget about this window? What's wrong with me? I'm in shambles. Let's see. Okay, I think I got all that. Let's see. House bay walls, never mind. House bay windows, so I'm missing one. Where though? I'd imagine probably one of those. Right? No? Am I blind? I don't see any of them. Oh, that's right, the side windows, probably. Oh, really? Okay. And then kennel bone. Oh, there's a bone? Oh, there is a bone. And then kennel light cord. Ah. Yep. Yep, that'd do it. That would definitely do it. Kennel picture frame. Oh, I missed a little bit of your photo. I apologize. Kennel shelves. Yep, I can see that. Yeah, we probably don't need the long extension anymore, so... Oh, yeah, there's a good chunk there. Pond fake water. Really? There? I thought I got all that. Oh, I see a little speck. Okay. Yeah, like, maybe not. Okay. Shopper front wheel. So one of these isn't done. Oh, probably the one that is literally... Oh, wow, okay. Right. Sock-o-matic foot... Oh, I see that, yep. And then foot plate. Oh, I see that. Okay. Okay, actually not that bad. I didn't overlook quite as much as I feared. Yeah. Definitely a bit of a cleaner upper, but that's okay. Alright, what do we got next? Nanomatic. Okay, that does look like that'll be Endeavor. So, yeah, I think I'll just call it here. Just a little bit of a short power washing session today. That's okay. And then... Oh, that actually might be fortuitous, actually. Because Izzy is currently streaming, and they are working on something that may or may not be related to me, so you know how it is. I'm going to just send you all over to Izzy, because that is oddly fitting. But yeah, this is a short one for me today. I'll probably go live tomorrow for Women's Wednesday, though, but otherwise, have a good day, have a good night, have a good time zone wherever you are, and I'll catch y'all next time. Okay, okay. Goodbye.